So this video is regarding me freeing users in series and some videos, and for hire videos. But don't click off because then there will be more things I will update. So, I hate to be the bother to say this, but I decided I'm limiting times I'm going to ever feature other users, real-life people in videos, including in for hire series. To be fair, there's not much Go animators to include in videos anyway. All the users I knew and grew up with had either gotten terminated or left this community. I don't know about these new people that joined, but listen and take a minute to understand my point. There has been situations with some of these new Go animators and I've seen a couple of them get involved in drama sometimes, and I don't even know who they are myself. I used to add users in my videos because they were well known to be popular. They even lasted in the community more than a year, but the drama is now getting more worse, so more people are leaving, and there's almost hardly any Go animators you can watch now, except their old videos. And there's also been some dark truths about users online. When everybody was still around they were all trustworthy, until the moment some of those users I added had some dark secrets inside them. I wasn't sure how long this was going on for, and then turns out this happened more than once, and those users I thought were good people weren't good people. This happened several times. It happened to Science World's cartoon, Louie 95, Kenny Animate, Foolish and a few others that showed their true dark colors, and I'm not going to details with their dramas again, so don't you guys even bring it up. Also, I'm aware what they did and what they've done is years ago, so please, no need. I know I hate to do this, not having users or some really amazing ones in my videos so oftenly anymore, just because I want to be safe and not adding the wrong people who months later shows their dark colors. And to give advice to anyone who's trying to make friends online, you have to understand the dangers of seeing people online. They may not be who you thought they were and could pretend they are being nice to you. They make these things up to either avoid getting caught by the police, trying to run away from trouble, or tell facts about themselves that aren't true. But don't get too overboard. I only mean like adding random users that I don't know or hardly know much at all, just because I found their content interesting. It doesn't mean one day later I'm gonna immediately add them in my videos. I don't fully know the person and I am not sure what their situations are. I've went a bit over the line, I'll admit it, by adding random users who I don't know much about. Maybe there are some users out there that might have heard about me and knew who I am, but it doesn't mean they fully know me. It's about being safe and only going to the people who cared about you or the users that came close to you for a while. I honestly don't mind adding users in my videos, but I am not doing that oftenly anymore. I'm only going to feature users and members that are still here and people I know who are actually nice, and might feature them in some random videos like shoutouts, etc. That goes to the next change. The Life of Go Animate is not going to feature any users for the next 10 episodes, and for the rest of the series that goes on. The only time I will feature users is maybe in my 8th year YouTube anniversary, the 16th year Go Animate special, and for other special occasions. But I won't be adding users or trolls for the rest of the Life of Go Animate series because of the stuff I said about some of those users who turned out to be people we can't trust. I'm trying to be safe and not going towards the wrong crowd of people. I'm only going to add the users who are my close friends and users I known for years, but not the people I've never heard of before or know much about. Even retired Go animators who are no longer here with us. You've seen me make that video about how downfall the community is getting. According to what Angel Rider 6 said, almost every time a user comes, and then just leaves, because their experience in the community just didn't work out, it's not a safe community for them and the people they meet could be insane people, making them not welcomed, just bullying them for who they are or for their character, thinking they support a user who was exposed just for showing inspiration. Or worst, accusing you of something you've never even did in your life. And I don't think that's a place someone would visit if you cannot make any friends there. If someone tried making friends in this community, and turns out, nope, it's too much, It could even be a few seconds and all that chaos that's happening could just be gone. Not dealing with the chaos in a few seconds. Sometimes a Go animator could only be here for 4 weeks, 3 weeks, 2 months, 18 days, 9 days, 4 days, or even 30 minutes. It's depending on the experience they get. Whether it's good or bad, it could be an amazing experience, but oftenly it's not anymore for most people. People are clicking off and not going back to Go Animate's community because it's more insane with its drama than ever before, which is why there has been replacements with the Spies of Detectives crew. I still found that part useless, them firing Nathan Saturn Boy over something small he said. What did he even say? I'm pretty sure it wasn't a big deal. If it was bad, how was it that offensive to them that the crew just fired him? I saw the video, and that was a pretty odd move. I have no idea why they chose to fire him. People in that series just kept getting replaced a lot. Some of these users didn't even stay as long as 8 months. A few weeks later there's another replacement. I don't mind new people being added into the series, but in my opinion what led the series going downhill is all this drama that's happening. In some episodes all they've talked about is drama, not anything positive or them going out having fun like they used to. It used to be interesting and funny to sometimes, but now it's sorta just boring if that's all they talk about. The purpose of that series was them taking down criminals, because that's the story to this series. This is why I only feature myself in the ones I'm close to. The General Guy organization arc isn't gonna have real-life users also. Maybe me, Sportsfan 2009, or users I've known for years and trust. I'm not saying I don't trust anyone. I'm only taking pleasures of my safety online. Now for something else. Years ago I made new designs of some of my characters that I would use in future videos. So, here's what they look like again if you don't remember. I made redesigned versions of some of these because I thought it would be time for a new makeover. This is pretty much like the new generation of the series as we move ahead. For now, I'm gonna stick with their old designs and use the new ones sometimes. However, at the end of Season 1 of Life of Go Animate though, the next season will have a bigger and frequent change. In the next season, these looks will be permanent. I have fully decided that Season 2 I'm using the newer updates for the rest of the time using Go Animate, and they may look different, but they're still the same people, and some voices will stay the same, some won't. Not everyone is changing. General Guy's staying the same, Stan's parents are staying the same, the color friends are staying the same, Oily's staying the same. The sprites are staying the same, Lion's staying the same, Blue, Little Red Rainbow Girl and Sprinkles are staying the same. It's just Kevin's family, Warren, Monk, Jesse, Mandy, Dora and a few others are gonna use the upgraded versions of themselves. There is also something else I wanted to point out. Carrot Killer 101 made upgraded versions of his main characters he is using for August, and when that is effective I will no longer use their old looks for future Life of Go Animate episodes. This is the new generation for Stan, Jasper and the Clark family series he's done for a few years. I will likely use these after Life of Go Animate reaches 100 episodes. They aren't that hard to honestly make, but I'm gonna do my best because I want to use these future looks for my future videos also. Also please don't complain that seriously and get super upset over me using the new designs for Season 2. You are not required or forced to watch the new Season 2 if you don't find it interesting, because I did explain people may not like what's modernized or current to some shows due to looks and plots changing, but I don't want to hear complaining too much about this change I am doing. Another video for the General Guy organization arc comes out tonight, and might feature some Star Wars references. Alright, thanks and bye.